Hello kids, and welcome back to Life in the Woods, Season 1. Where do I start this? You know, I thought about including a face cam for this part because I feel like I'm gesturing a lot as I'm trying to explain this, but I've tried it a few times and I looked like a potato each time, so we're just gonna live with Minecraft me. Hello. As you can see, we are home. And there's a few more things that you'll see in a second. As of right now, I want to explain the situation. We had a constant crashing problem that was caused by too much data that the game was trying to send. And I don't 100% know the exact reasonings for everything. But I found out taking out the Atlas files or like deleting them made everything work smoothly again. And I realized the Atlas was the problem. We already had problems with the Atlas at the beginning of the year when all the Atlas data was randomly gone. And my personal assumption now is that that was the game being like, yo, your Atlas file is getting kind of big and it's becoming a bit too much, so we're gonna wipe it clean for you. And by me reverting to an older version of the Atlas again and continuing to explore, and the file getting bigger and bigger, I think it reached a limit, because when the crashes were happening, the Atlas file was at 2058 kilobytes. And, you know, when you try to do the whole dividing per 8 thing, yeah, I think it just was too much. And, yeah, so there's that. We tried going around by this at first, because I thought maybe it wasn't the Atlas at first. I had hopes. And we reverted to episode 630, and the original crashes happened at the end of episode 637, and basically what I've done is I went back to the save from episode 637, and I ported us home, and how everything worked, and I'll let that in a second. So basically, everything post the first trying to fix the world thing, it no longer exists. I'm keeping the episodes up because, you know, I was being hopeful and stuff, and, you know, maybe there's still a few nice moments in there, and I just want everything that we do here online. But yeah, how do I really go on about this? So I did that. We're back where everything started. The only difference is I used our waystone to get home, and what I've done now is I deleted our Atlas data, but I went back in with the Atlas data from December, so we still have, you know, all the areas explored. And I added a new mod. Well, technically two, if you want to call a mod. I added another custom resource pack. And I added a little something that I myself never really liked playing with. I didn't mind seeing it in like videos and streams, but it was just something that was too distracting for me personally. Maybe I've gotten used to it over the years of seeing people use this sort of stuff, I don't know, because I have been playing with it in various little mod packs lately, and I've sort of have started to like it. We now have a mini map. We have, what was it called? Journey map, I think. And the new paintings mod, all of that can be found in the description. I wish the flowers would show. Basically, I just wanted, I ported home. I have recorded that. Maybe I'm gonna include a little clip of everything going on now. I don't know. Okay. This works. The Atlas is gone. But we can move. Okay, on to the next step. So, I did something, and I don't know if this is really the solution. But we have a new mod and... Oh gosh. This is so different. This feels wrong. But I like how the biomes look. And we can walk, which is cool. I mean, at this point, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, and this is now rather useless. So I have to see if I can, you know, when we look at our mini map here, that we have like our home area uncovered maybe, because we spent so much time uncovering everything there that I feel like it would be very annoying to do it again with another map mod, which could maybe not even be a long-term solution. Who says this is not going to happen again in 50 episodes? Out of those 50 episodes, I don't want to spend 40 episodes walking around uncovering stuff that we've already uncovered. I mean, I have no idea where our last previous waystone is. But I guess we're just gonna go home. Oh, a basement looks trippy. Oh, okay, maybe I have to turn off pets actually. Show pets. And they're still being shown. Show pets. Whew. Interesting how this looks. I find it a little bit sad that the flowers aren't shown. That would really add to the whole thing. Okay. Okay. I'll look into uncovering some areas. Possibly. Either way, we are home, things are working. I have switched the settings of the minimap a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit too far out, but at the same time I kind of wanted it to be as big as, you know, the area that we're sort of seeing. So I think we're at a decent-ish amount. The thing is, we're not going to have this on constantly because we're spending most of our time here. So let me... I have not messed around with this a lot, but I am playing with it in a silly little mod pack. I mean, that's silly. Okay, my boyfriend has been getting into a mod pack lately, and he got me to playing that too. And... not delete. There was an option somewhere to turn the whole thing off here. Enable minimap. Oh, look at that. I will turn it on when we are exploring. And that is something that we will be doing quite a bit soonish. Because now we're gonna get into the whole Kiwi you posted about season 2. Yeah, and then I realized that I am too autistic to say goodbye to my Minecraft world. I have shed genuine tears over the thought of saying goodbye to this world. And, you know, my brain was like, oh, maybe I can somehow make it work, and then this could become the streaming world, so I don't have to say goodbye to this. But I know season 2 would probably be a better idea. I think the algorithm would like it. It would be a lot easier for people to get into the series, because I've noticed, you know, as for like the past 100, 200 episodes, more and more people have been stumbling along my silly little Let's Play, which makes me very happy, but I know it can be incredibly intimidating to start something that is like already 600 episodes in, and who has time to watch all of my stuff? A couple people do, and like, shout out to those people, you are the real ones, but please don't lose your sanity trying to watch me play Minecraft, okay? I know, season 2, it would be smarter, it would really be smarter, but I love this world, and I don't want to say goodbye to it. I don't want to have collected dozens of stacks of marble, like what, 120 stacks, to never actually use the marble for the projects that I had in mind, you know? And I feel if I were to start season 2, I would always hold a little grudge against it. Maybe it would get better after a while. Maybe I would just have to do it and see, you know, fall in love with a new building place, new areas and all that. But in the back of my mind, I just kept thinking, oh, our area is so nice. Like, we have one project right there. It's quite a big project. We have the beach cabins. I have cute ideas for this biome. We have a skeleton spawner right underneath our house that I did not know about when we started building here. And like, that's the best possible spawner that we could have gotten. Like, the chances of everything in this world are just so incredible, let alone a 21 naturally spawned pink sheep that I want to do something with and make separate videos about, but I was way too stressed and depressed and everything was falling apart, so the sheep were not my main focus, believe it or not. Yeah, so as of right now, wait, no, before, let me, I haven't recorded Live in the Woods in a bit, and oh my god, let me just tell you guys, I miss this. My little rants after I go grocery shopping about how people have no awareness of personal space and just all of that, like, I miss that, I need to rant about people standing in front of the vegan shelf, because according to them, the vegan stuff isn't important, so they can block it, but hello, I'm trying to buy my minced meat. I'm sorry, I mean minced feet because it's vegan. How dare I call it by what it's supposed to represent. Okay, anyway, rambling. Yeah, I wanted to start season 2 back when I thought I could motivate myself a little bit more for it. I wanted to start it in early March, maybe March 1st, ideally. But then I was still struggling with everything. I was like, I sort of deep down, I don't want to. So I kept pushing it off and off. And now, as I'm recording this, it is March 14th. I'm now 23. Look at me, I'm old. I started this Let's Play when I was 18. Oh, God. Oh, I've been playing this world for half a decade at this point. Oh, my God. I want to record a lot. I don't know when this is being uploaded. Ideally, I would like to start again April 1st, because I think that would be a nice little date. You know, just fresh month, fresh start. I mean, not really, old start. I want to record a lot of episodes. I want to go traveling again, just to really make sure that, you know, by wiping the big Atlas file, things are fixed. I reverted to when we first lost our Atlas, so that for a second I was scared. All of this is still explored because we spend a lot of time and I like doing it, and we have some important things, you know, mapped here, like cool little structures, cool potential building spots, all of that. And I want to go over these, place waystones everywhere, mark them on journey map. And we're not really going to be using the Atlas anymore. Just because I think the Atlas is causing a lot of problems. Yeah, I ported home from where we were exploring. And that is just the current situation. I think I mentioned everything that was important. Only took like 10 minutes, wow. So, when this is being uploaded, ideally I want to have 20, 30, 50? 50 would be a lot, but maybe too much. Just a lot of episodes with traveling. So we once again try and bring the game to its limits, push it down onto its knees, and maybe this time the game can get back up. I would really appreciate that, because if this happens again without increasing our ads file, then I don't know what to do. Well, start season 2, but like I said, it's like I kept thinking about everything. How our house isn't even finished yet, our storage isn't finished. Nothing is really finished. Like, look at this, like, what are the chances to just find this under your house after you started building? And like all these little things, the storages, the foods, all the food that I want to have, like, we haven't found an Origin Island. Hello? When I say, or used to say, like, oh yeah, the goal of this let's play is to find an Origin Island, so I'm gonna keep playing until I'm either 100 years old or the game's corrupting. I didn't think the game would corrupt after a bit over 600 episodes, you know? 6,000? Yes. 600? No. What I thought would be breaking the game would be when we start building the massive city. Hundreds of apartments, all furnished. Dozens of hotels with hundreds of rooms. You know, like subway stations and like, you know, crazy stuff. But no, collecting some flowers. That's too much. I'm sorry. Oh god, I haven't talked so much in a while. Yeah, the other thing is I might add a new mod. First, I want to keep playing for a bit, make sure everything stays safe. Of course, there's a good chance that one day after we start uploading again, the game's just gonna be like, oh, wait, we're playing, you've uploaded, time to have the same issues once again. There's always a chance for that, but that's why I want to really record a lot in advance, also so I can have more time for various other projects that I'm currently working on. So, there is all of that. The mod, I'm just gonna say it, the mod that I would like to add would be Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, since, you know, it has some nice little things, and Bibliocraft tends to also cause a few little issues as of late, you know, with already tessellating stuff. As of right now, my solution for that has been to use more DecoCraft instead of Bibliocraft, but I don't always want to have all of these things repeating over and over everywhere. So maybe adding a new mod would, you know, switch things up a bit. But for that, I do want to make sure first that really things are going as smoothly as possible. Okay, all of that. That was all the important talking that I wanted to do. They are basically one of the other reasons why I decided to go back to our first original attempt. First of all, I didn't want to have to be like, yes, we had to revert to a backup before. Like, no, I mean, yes, we had to, but not in this exact world here. In this world, we have not reverted to a backup. So there's that. And also, in this world, when we went to check back up on the penguins, there were a lot of penguins, and there was one guy that we couldn't even name tag. And the second time, when we had to revert and went there again, there were barely any penguins. There was like one single penguin. So I also wanted to keep the penguin. So I think that is pretty much all the important stuff, really. Booking, what is that? Did I do? Oh, those were my notes. Oh, I took notes. Yeah, it's been a bit since I've played, and I've really I miss this world. I have so many ideas still that I really want to bring to life. Like the secret garden, hello? I have like this cute vision in my head that I want to put down there. And maybe one day we will. I feel like the shadows are very different. Maybe I haven't played. Maybe I have played too much in the mod pack with the boyfriend because we don't have shaders there. So maybe right now it's just me playing with shaders again for the first time in a while and be like, oh my god, shadows! Welcome back. I hope this works, but if you're seeing this, then there's a pretty good chance that things have been going smoothly for now. I do want to make a few longer recording sessions over the next couple of days. We have to see how long this one is going to be. I have to admit I am sort of sweating, so I need to take off my hoodie in a second. But otherwise, I would like to record for a couple hours today. And I'm getting hiccups! Why? I don't know what it is lately, but it's like the second I record, I get hiccups. I just can't breathe anymore. Okay. Then we have a loot backpack. What is all of this stuff? What is this game? What are we doing here? Wait, we also have this in here, and charcoal is also in here, and that's in the kitchen, that's also in the kitchen, that's also in the kitchen. Okay, iron, gold, we had some of that. We had horse armor, we had... Oh, that's downstairs, actually. Okay, I still remember some things. Then that and bread and flour. It's... yeah, I think the first episode I'm just going to record for like 10 more minutes. Gonna organize and re-familiarize ourselves a little bit with the area, and then we're gonna get started on some stuff. I don't want to go exploring again right away, but like soon. We still have a good amount of food, but you know, give me a little bit to get emotionally attached to everything again. So if this does break after all, that I can really cry a lot. Okay, I think I would be doing very well if I can just lose this world once again. We don't have a lot of stuff really that we collected. I guess that's good. Sand, nope, it's over here. I just was thinking about everything that we have and like all those little things that we haven't done yet, and it just made me so sad. Like, here I am in my early 20s crying, literally crying about a block world. It is how it is, okay? I am autistic. The autistic behavior is to be expected. Wasn't that hardened sand that I just put in there? No, hardened sand is there. I really hope I'll have to check in the... no, hardened sand, there's hardened. What kind of sands are there? No, I think we did everything alright then. I really hope so. You know, play this game here for a bit, and what am I even playing, you know? Backpack. Oh, it's getting dark. We're not gonna go mob hunting right away, no. And would ideally like a couple name tags to, you know, potentially secure some penguins again. But I don't even know. Like right now, everything is just like... it's incredible to even just be here, though. I don't know, I'm currently like looking at the screen, like, I don't know, like this is a good looking burger or something, probably. I don't know, I don't exactly know my expression. I just know I'm very happy here and feeling at home, and we have too much rotten flesh. Hey. Yeah. Just put stuff in there, sure thing, why not? Sticks. And then we have kapok tuft, and here mud balls. Oh, they're the wrong ones again. Wait, couldn't we maybe... maybe I would make a separate thing for the bugged ones. We're just gonna put them there for now. Kapok tuft was over here. Oh, I still know my way around here. I'm impressed. That one's empty. So with the loot, we still have all of these random seeds. I want to put away. Wait. I think the aloe leaf goes... Did I put it into another place? I think I put it into another place when we were working on all this stuff here. Is it here, like? Where did I put my stuff? Really? Where did... I don't know where anything goes anymore. I feel lost. It goes here. No, that's a wild... No, that's a lowly... Oh, gosh. How lost do I want to be? Yes. Tea was somewhere there. Candleberries. Spice leaf. A bunch of cactus fruit seeds. Coffee beans. Mustard. Ginger and peanut. Nice. Okay, we still have a bunch of other random stuff that I don't quite know what to do with just yet. I'm just... This feels right, you know? This feels like home. And... Oh, that was... Oh, I love how I think I'm getting a notification from like people I texted with today, but you know what's popping up on there? Spring sale on now. I know I literally just bought some games a couple hours ago. I'm trying to stay strong and not spend money and play some of my unplayed games instead, but it was a little tempting. There were some nice sales and I had a weak little moment. What else can I say, okay? I did get like 3 games or so. Might get more later on, yes, that possibility exists, but I wanted to start slow, you know? Not immediately spend like 80 euro on more games when I already have like 200 unplayed games. Like that number has grown quite a lot again, which worries me, not gonna lie, but yeah, what can I do when there's good sales? I'm just a girl. I like sales, okay? It's not like the games are gonna expire. Well, except for like online games potentially, but I don't really buy those. I don't like people enough for that. So, no, that's always a positive little thing. Just don't enjoy other people and you don't have to worry about any MMO servers being taken offline. To be fair, I do play some, but like the ones that I play, I feel like are going to keep going for quite some time. So I feel a little bit safe on that front. Have hydrangeas and those random little things that probably all go in here somewhere. Not really. Where's all... Oh wait, this one here somewhere? Yes. And wait, we have one of these. We have a poppy. There. I still sort of know where to go, but also I have no idea where anything is at the same time. We have some of these. What's that? Candle. Just need to pay attention to what's the name down there. The white and the... that goes there. And then we just have the ground cover and the hydrangeas. Wow! Look at us go! Look at me knowing how to play the video game. I am so proud of myself. Oh, what an exciting first episode back. I thought this would be going a little bit faster. I am sorry. We have more ground covers here. I will try to hurry through these. To be fair, we don't have a lot. We have a lot of ocean stuff. That's kind of nice, actually. Let me... Oh, that's ground cover stuff. Everything else is oceany. Some twigs. We have a cactus. I think we had some random desert stuff. So I'll just sort of try to click through here a little bit. Sea oats. Some shrubs and ferns. Oh wait, that's jungle, mountain. We have blue little mushroom. We could also put away. We still have some ground covers, jungle stuff, sugarcane. We have so little sugarcane. We need to get more sugarcane. I wanted to build a sugarcane farm. We're 600 episodes into this, and we do not have a sugarcane farm. I should be ashamed of myself. Ah, goodness. I just love this game. I love these mods. I love the world that we've created. And losing this would really just break me. Not forever. Not beyond repair. I've probably already broken beyond repair, let's be honest. But it would just really, really hurt. And if there is a way to keep this, then I want to keep it, okay? Maybe it is not smart, but I don't really care, because, you know, the thing is, I'm not doing this to like become some crazy, well-known, weird girl collecting everything in this mod pack. I'm just doing this because I enjoy it, and I don't necessarily care that Season 2 would probably gain more attention, because I don't want to do it. I want to do this. Like, that's the annoying part in a way. Like, I care about what I like, not what other people could potentially really enjoy. I mean, I try to keep it in mind when making videos, yes, but it's not like my main concern necessarily if, oh, is this going to get views? This, I don't think that is exactly a good thing to live by. I mean, if you're like making... Ooh, did we get a new one? Content as your like main income, then I guess I do kind of understand it. That is cool. But how did I organize these? Wait, we have sea lettuce. How did we organize any of this? Oh my god. Okay, so that is the first. Can we just do Does it work when we do it planned mega pack? Okay, we're slowly reaching our end time here. So we have the 4 ones from Biomes of Plenty there. We have that, followed by not that, followed by that, followed by that. Followed by a tree, followed by that, red sea fan, sun pilopsis. Then this thing comes along, and that's salt water though. Everything else just has coral in its name. Did I put that there because the... I guess I'll just do this then? Oh, wonderful. And that is salt water. Wait. Did we have that already? Salt water before the tangle. That's... Are you telling me we got something that we didn't have before? This was a good trip. I'm so glad that we kept the save file. Okay, watercress. I think I wanted to organize this in here? Or did I want to put it in with the plants and stuff? No? Oh, I think it's there. Then we have some random little stuff. Basically I'm gonna start the outro already, I think. So, thank you guys for being here. And I really hope that this is going to be a safe thing, at least for a long time, and when it does break again, that there will be another solution for a problem. And yeah, make backups of your stuff. Definitely very important. You don't not want to do that. Where is our stone? In here, actually. I just got confused there. More pressure plates. We have so many. Then we have white candles. Stay hydrated. Take your meds. Take your vitamins. Take good care of yourself and others. Thank you very, very much for being here. I really appreciate it. No, let's name stuff. And yeah. Goodbye!